Welcome back, fellow LEGO fans. Bricksie here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it looks pretty darn good in this LEGO room right now. I've spent about 8 hours over the past couple days cleaning everything up and putting it exactly back where it belongs. So let's take a look at some of the changes I've made and some of the progress I've made, mainly having to do with the platform that I decided to put in about a month ago. So I decided to install this platform mainly to give more room for my trains so that my trains can pass through the sort of underground of the city. So that's the primary reason why I did it. I also wanted to do it just so I can add sort of another element or another level to my LEGO city, just sort of make it more interesting and unique. So this isn't 100% complete yet, but I think it's at a very, very good start. So the platform itself is 6.5 inches off the ground. Now I've started covering this gap here created by the platform using some false fronts or building faces or facades or whatever you'd like to call them right here. So you can see them in various colors, and I'm going to call this condos or people's living quarters. And I've given them some sidewalk on the front, also some trees, and then a fence between the train track that runs in front. And over here they're going to be some parking. There I've just used some cross road plates for now. So these are the false fronts that will be covering this entire section pretty quickly here. Then what I've done is I had some spare wood. So what I did is I cut it to the right dimensions so that it would cover this up. And also right over here where the road ramp is, I've also used some wood there. I would love to use Lego, but Lego costs money and that did not. So it's sort of a temporary solution for me now. I just wanted to cover it up, so I used some wood both on the ramps and right here. Another nice thing about this wood is it's sort of a very dark brown color or a black color, and it actually blacks out these windows here so that you can't see through them. You can actually see the best example of that one there where there's that missing door. You can see the wood sort of black out the door. So I really like the way that turned out. I really do like the false fronts and how there's going to be a walking path all the way along the front here, the train, and then the trees and the fence. So I really like the way that turned out. And like I said, for now, these road ramps are just made out of wood. Eventually, I hope for that to change. Now for the trains, there's a switch here, and that train is going to go all the way through. You can't see in there, it's really dark, but through there. And there's also another line that runs at the back, which is right here beneath that elevated train track. So there'll actually be two lines going underneath that platform. So that's a great benefit to having a raised platform, is you can have the trains go underneath. Mainly why I did it. So this is the building, or these are the buildings that I've selected to have up here. We've got the restaurant, the fire brigade, city hall, the detective's office, and the diner. Will those change? Maybe. I might swap them up. And then here I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So I'm probably going to tile that and put another fence there. I know it's sort of odd that these buildings sort of reside underneath, but I think it's a really unique way to cover up that gap. And I think I can do something really cool here as well. Then I've got the Avengers Tower here. Whoops. I just destroyed my garage behind me. No problem. It is a little bit of a tight gap there, and I ran into the building here on the edge of the table, but it's just because I'm filming a video. Either way, I got the Avengers Tower there, and then I've got one open plate where you can see the Hulk and the Hulkbuster in behind it. So there's one thing I could do is just slide it down, add another modular there, or I could build something unique here, or move the Avengers Tower over and build something unique there. Now, the elevated train track is reconnected. That goes with all my train lines in the LEGO city. So the elevated train track comes over here servicing Ninjago and the amusement park, and then it comes around here in behind the Lego factory. Then it sort of connects to the top here and runs all the way down here and around the Lego city. And like I said, I've been cleaning up in here, so everything is put back where it belongs. All the minifigures, all the vehicles, everything like that. So the elevated train track can do a complete loop now of the entire Lego city. And same with that ground line. It can do a complete loop as well. And it'll break into a couple different lines or rails underneath this platform. So I've cleaned up the entire Lego city, and I'm finally done. Well, not done, but I'm finally back to where I wanted to be after inserting this platform, because it did create quite a mess, and also it put everything out of line. Get everything to line up perfectly when it's such a perimeter build is very, very difficult, and sometimes frustrating, because you have to move over everything by one stud, because there's some awkward gaps created when working with different levels and a perimeter build. So there was some frustration, but I've definitely dealt with it all. I've also put the crane here on what used to be a private island, and I do plan on building a couple of structures there. So one there, and then my mansion and my garage, which is currently broken, right there. But that's about it for today. I just wanted to show you guys my elevated platform and how that's going. I really like the use of the wood and the false fronts. I'm really excited. I like the addition of the fence and the trees. But stay tuned for some more great stuff here. I'm going to be doing a full review of my city here right away in the near future, with both train lines running and everything going, and also my completed mansion and stuff like that. So for me, it's just back to it here. Now I can finally start working on some more details on the island and more buildings and Ninjago area and stuff like that. I'm sort of back to where I started before I decided to do the raised platform. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up below, and make sure you stay tuned for some more great stuff. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I do appreciate the view, and have yourselves a great day, and I hope you guys enjoy building Lego like me.